Check, 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 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, 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 1, 2, 1, 2. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show, baby. Here we go. Feeling great today. It's a cold, gray day out here, but we got a Labradorite. We're ready to go. Got my heart beating, baby. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. It is a blessing to be alive. What a blessing this life is. Shout out to everybody here. Hey, if you got rocked and wrecked, you know, and one thing I want to show something that I'm very proud of. Very proud of. Look at this. Forced liquidation history. One time on 313, and it was for like 0.009. It was for like $1 or $2 or something. Like I had left $1 open or something. I don't know what it was. Liquidation details. I don't get liquidated. Someone was like, I hope Lifer didn't get liquidated. And I did not get liquidated, everybody. I did not get liquidated. Let's get into that intro, which I've skipped, but I like to do it anyway. Let's get into that intro. And here we go. And I was just showing you the forced liquidations here that I've seen. And I don't get liquidated. I use a stop loss on all my trades every single time. I started with $800. I have $769. I took 800 to 11. Every single time it's trading on the weekends. Had I just traded Tuesday through Thursday, I would have been fine. And so there you go. Also, you know, my mom was here. Everything was going great. I was super happy. I think I let some of my euphoria get in the way. It happens. Right? But at the same time, hey, it could have went the other way. You never know, right? There's only time will tell. And that's why you have a stop loss on every single trade. Every time you see me open up a trade, Sauce said, Miami, still got no gas over there. I'm up in Orlando. Heard 305 has been tight on gas lately. Tight. I asked if this would happen yesterday in OFC. It happened. You forgot your insurance short. LOL. It's funny. Short before May and stay. You know, funny. I mean, I wouldn't just do blind things, bro. You know, I would watch the charts one step at a time. Still looking back to get into CAS. I want CAS to come down here to my 618, and I'm waiting. I sold at about 2.4, so I got to get in below 2.4. I would have gotten it on that crazy wick last night, but just too much going on. You know, let's talk about antimatter absolutely blasting to the upside on some insanity. Like, that wick was just insane. If anyone caught a limit order on a wick, which I have many times, 319% gains. I looked at it in this cup and handle, and this thing would absolutely blast to the upside. One thing, it did get a little low. They tried to stop hunt right there, right? But it basically double bottomed on the 618 Fibonacci, and it didn't get as low as this, and I always keep my stop on the lowest point of the triangle. This thing continued to moon. Unbelievable. We'll talk about audio, which we put it in another cup and handle. Started looking at it here. It did a dolphin dip to the 200 SMA, but this thing would eventually rip to the upside and hit the target for 88% gains for Audius. Another big gain. And then who could have forgot my baby? DMTR. DMTR. And like, I have a Twitter post, which is crazy. What I did is I wanted to go all the way back to when I first posted DMTR, right? And there it is in October. I'm looking at it. In October, which is insanity, right? DMTR back in October. I spoon-fed this bang for 95% gains. Look, I found the bottom of DMTR there. We traded this many times. But look, the main thing I put it out here was on 120. My whole team did too. But look, 120 I put out DMTR. All right, right there. At 120 on the 8-hour time frame. How much was it at the time? It was 0.004. It was not even a penny yet. It was a half a penny for DMTR. All right, this is when I first posted this thing. So I did a Twitter Twitter post. I began posting about DMTR in mid to late January. We should make this a clip, everybody, to the team. I began posting about DMTR in mid to late January, seen here by the unedited Discord post on 1/20/23. Today, it hit huge gains of 2,077% gains. That is a 20x in 3 short months. Join the crypto trading group to not only find the hottest coins, but to learn how to trade them as well. Hit the QR code to start your journey. What have you got to lose for $3 a day? We already have Oz on the next gem. And so look right there. You can see clearly, right? And then that was like one of the posts there. And then this thing would moon up 2,077.98%, probably a little more. But wow, and we were buying it right there. That was that smaller area No stop loss got hit even on that, and this thing would just continue to moon. DMTR, one of my greatest picks of 2023, up 2,000% and banging on them. You just can't beat it, baby. You just can't beat it. Shout out to everybody here, and it's just hitting 9 now. This thing just wants to continue. And will it continue? Let's take a look. I mean, I took profits a little earlier. I took profits somewhere around this area and the 7-8, and this thing would continue to rip. So I did take profits. You know what I mean? I did want to hold it long term, but I've been holding for a pretty good long, and then it boomed up to the upside. So I did take my profits. I paid myself. Eventually, it will come back down to a 618. You just have to stay patient. Sometimes it takes a month to a month and a half. I'm realizing it takes way more patience than I realized. Like, I've been waiting on Caspa for a long time. You know what I mean? It's not easy to do the OG thing. You know what I mean? Like, but look, this looks like it could continue somewhere into this area, and I may eventually get my Caspa back at about 2 cents. So we'll go. It takes patience. It takes extreme patience to trade properly. But just to point out, a lot of people are up or down and out. Bitcoin pumped. Our trading group is just banging on them to the upside. We still have some massive gains in the group. Who here took DMTR? Anyone played DMTR? Anyone got into DMTR, baby? Same here. My alt longs are still going strong, but stops are tight, and I took profit. Shout out to Jesse Ray. Still have not received your reply on the 1K giveaway. Email. Babe, you're getting email. My wife got sick last night, man, and she handles the emails. Babe, we got an email about the bar. The silver bar. I told you I was so excited about it. Thank you, my love. Sorry. My wife handles that. She was feeling really down and out last night. You know what I mean? I took DMTR and made just shy of $4,000. Zach Sanchez, put that in the testimonials, please. For the lifer. You made 4 racks on DMTR. Let people know that we find massive gains here. Write it in the testimonial. It would make my day if you did that. I like it. It means more than money to me if you can leave a testimonial to the kid. So thank you so much. And what is that on the bottom right-hand corner here? I'm going to tell you what that is in a second. That's a hypercube. I will have an affiliate link to that in a couple days. Still waiting on that. Shout out to Zach. Thank you, Zach. God bless you, brother. Dope super chat. Also curious about DSO. Let's take a look at DESO. You know what's funny? It looked pretty interesting to me when I looked at it just yesterday or the day before. And one of my favorite lifers is into DESO. DESO, I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. DESO. And it's on Gate.io and Coinbase, decentralized social, right? A decentralized social platform. That's what people want. That's what people need. Look, we put it out here just the other day. Look at this thing. Continuing to moon, right? So if you look at DESO on the 4-hour time frame, talked about it in this falling wedge to the upside. DESO was up huge. Then I put it in this little flag. Would not hit the stop loss. And this thing is mooning as we speak. So while everyone's slumped out and crying, right? We're banging on them to the upside, finding where the opportunity lies. Finding where the money goes in trading. Even on a Monday, baby. Even on a Monday. DESO. Decentralized social, right? And I personally did not. Oh, someone must have asked about this. Abdominal Red Man on 1031 was into this thing, putting out a call for this thing back in, October, right? That was somewhere right around here. You were looking at this thing. I see your post about it. And that's what I love about the trading group. Look how neat and complete people are. Look, Abdominal. Do y'all see what I'm seeing here? 4-hour daily. Wow, you even did the official, bro. I love that. Abdominal, man. Redman, Spaghetti Ragnetti in the house. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. So we're watching this coin closely. And look, it's about to moon on the 4-hour time frame. I'm going to get rid of my old stuff just so I can see what's happening. See, look, when I got rid of the old stuff, I can see this now. I couldn't have seen that before because I had old chart that I just, wanted to see what was happening. Kind of even drill it in there. Let me get it tight. Buy the dip. This is that buy the dip track. I love this track. You gonna buy the dip? Wow, the 4 hours just getting started. This thing could moon. Look, it's oversold on the stochastics RSI. You got a cup and handle on the RSI. I'm telling you right now, you can put the RSI in a cup and a handle. Sammy coming handy to the upside. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Sammy coming handy to the upside. Marv, it was 1975. I was at the Celtics in the Lakers game. Larry Bird did a triple whip scoop-de-doop dip. He flew it all the way through the center of the court. He went into the net upside down, came back out of the hole he went into the rim from inside. Like I don't know how he did it. He penciled himself did a somersault, came back in to the net. Then he got the ball. It was absolute insanity. It was absolute. I was wearing a pink coat with a light baby blue jacket, and I had a rose to match. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And my buddy who does Peter, he's been staying with me for a while. Can you come do Peter, man? The people are down and out. Some people got liquidated. They need Peter right now. Can you come do some Peter? He's a little shy. He won't be on camera. Oh, here he comes. Here, take the mic. Take the mic. There you go. Do it. Hey, everybody. My name is Peter Griffin. And when I'm out in Quahog, I love Sham Price, the crypto lifer. Hey, Krish, why don't you come and start trading? Make me some money with your Bitcoin, Krish. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. This is Peter Griffin, and we love you. Family guy for life. Shout out to you all, you degens. Hey, Peter, be careful, man. Don't be mean. Yeah, but they're a bunch of G-gens. You know it. I know it. That's what happens. Unbelievable. Thank you so much for doing that, man. Go get your coffee, man. I appreciate that. I know you don't like doing that all the time. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Told you, rising wedge yesterday. You didn't tell me. I did a ride. Look at this. Told you. I love when people do this. Look, I'm here for you every single day. If you go to my videos and you go to my weekly updates, even last week, right? Weekly technical analysis on August 7th. Let's break it down for you so you can see exactly what I was pointing out. You can still put this up as a rising wedge. Rising wedges do break down where they began. If this decided to just not be able to get back above 29,000 and get rejected with a possible M, so you'd be looking for, and if Bitcoin full, I'm always, so I was watching the rising wedge and I didn't, I forget. My mom was here, so I didn't do my weekly update. I was like, my wife, why didn't I do my weekly update? I do it every week, but I give you the bearish and the bullish scenarios. But there's a video you could see where I give you the bearish and the bullish scenarios, and you can find me talking about the rising wedge numerous times, saying, hey, there's a chance. And honestly, the destination of the rising wedge brings you all the way back down to 19,500. All right. So no one can say that I don't go over the bearish scenarios. I am not a perma bull. I just want to make that really clear. And I'm not a perma bear. I'm just a guy who goes over the charts every single day. It is what it is. So just want to make that really clear to the naysayers out there. I told you the rising wedge. Boom. Am I seeing double? You're 40. Shout out, you grow, I grow. Interesting. Being a hip-hop fan, spending time in New York City, I'd be interested to know your opinion on the Beastie Boys. I love the Beastie Boys. Are you kidding me? My air is getting hot. My beer is getting flat. The sun is beating down on my baseball bat. Yo, I grew up listening to the Beastie Boys. Are you kidding me? Intergalactic planetary. Come on, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. So look, this looks like it's just getting started. And we even got the cup and handle here on price action for decentralized social. And people want a decentralized social. They don't want to go central, baby. We're going to have to make our own systems, everybody. Once they destroy all the new, they're going to centralize everything. And hopefully, maybe God destroys the centralized, you never know. We could have earthquakes, things could happen. And then it's going to be on us to rebuild. It's going to be on us to change society. The strong will survive. We will create new decentralized ways of forming. We will find a way to bring us to the promised land, each and every one of us. This thing looks flat, like it's not moving on Coinbase, though. I don't know what's happening there. Look, it's a bit strange. Looks like price action is just completely flat on DESO. What's going on there? Looks a little weird, right? Not moving at all at 14 even. Got me kind of thinking a little weird there. Anyone else see that? Are they doing maintenance right now? What's going on? There's Gate.io. We'll look at it on Gate, but I don't like to trade Gate. It's just not my place to be. But look, we still got the cup and handle. Gate.io doesn't seem to be moving either. Look at this. This thing seems stuck. All right. I don't know why this thing seems stuck. Antimatter that's insane. Someone wanted to wick that thing up to the upside. Absolutely insanity. And this thing's going, look, where is DMTR going? That is parabolic. That's a parabolic run, right? That's insanity. True insanity. You could say, okay, it's in this little flag now. Does it continue? You got bearish divvy. Eventually, you're going to hit the bearish divergence. But it just keeps kicking. It just keeps kicking. It very well may continue to the upside. It's like the hottest coin today, and everybody wants a piece. Everyone that didn't get in is wondering, why didn't I get in? You know what I mean? And they're all like, it's crazy dishevelment. You know, people are feeling that feeling of dishevelment. So, yeah. Weather rug pulled. The weather got rug pulled, yeah. If we fix major problems with decentralized exchanges like money laundering and exploits, LTC is coasting on the way to 440. And then, boom. I don't know about 440, man. Lifer, you're going to Bitcoin Miami in 2023? Of course I am. Are you kidding me? Do I look like a fool? I would never miss Bitcoin Miami for the world. We're going to Consensus in when am I going to Consensus? In 9 days. I'm flying into Austin, Texas. We're going to bang on them to the upside, show them how the lifers do it. I got some lifers already who live in Austin, Texas. I got 2 lifers I plan on seeing. Shout out to Big Peters. God bless you, Brandon. God bless you, Peters. We love you. And God bless you, Abdominal Redman Spaghetti Ragnetti. I hope to see you too in person in Texas. I don't care if I have to rent a car and drive out to you in the middle of the night. You don't get me. People don't understand how much I love my lifers, man. I love each and every one of you. Hey, lifer, why you never look at ETH? Because it follows Bitcoin. It just does exactly what Bitcoin does. You know what I mean? So if Bitcoin dumps, ETH dumps. You don't really have to look at ETH. It does exactly what Bitcoin's doing, right? Bitcoin dumped down to here, ETH dumped down to here. I'll show you. It does the same things over and over again. It just follows Bitcoin. So if you know what Bitcoin's doing, you're going to know what ETH is doing. It's pretty simple to me. I mean, not every time, but, you know, like, did ETH pump out of nowhere? No. It dumped with Bitcoin. You know what I mean? You'll understand this over time. You'll get to know it. Also, ETH, man, every time I use ETH, it does something silly and charges me too much money. We're going to have a short coming out later on today about how ETH, you know, can hurt you. Look at ETH. ETH didn't hit the 200 SMA like Bitcoin did. It's behind it, saying, could ETH do that? So let's take a look at Ethereum for you. Yeah, I'm not a huge ETH fan, even though people are like, why? I'm just not. You know what I mean? Everybody else is. They love ETH. It's so deflationary. It doesn't have a fixed supply, man. You know that, right? ETH does not have a fixed supply, not like Bitcoin. I trust facts and things that are right in front of me. I don't like to trust ambiguous notions of ifs and maybes. Bitcoin has a fixed supply. Ethereum does not have a fixed supply. However, yes, they're burning more ETH than they're creating. I get it. But what happens when some new tech comes out? And that's not the case. Bitcoin will always be an old bull store of value. See, Bitcoin is old. We already know it's the prehistoric dinosaur, but it's the biggest bank in the world that doesn't have a CEO. Bitcoin is the biggest bank in the world that doesn't have anybody running it. Come on now, you have to realize these ideas. But this is an Adam and Eve double bottom for Ethereum, and that says that a big move is coming for ETH. We could come back down and retest this and blast to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here for Ethereum. Shoulder headed to shoulder to the upside. ETH was the first coin I ever bought at $89. Someone told me to buy it. I found him in the street. He said, dude, it's $9. You should get into Ethereum. So believe me, it was the first altcoin that I ever, I was trading some little tiny coins, but it was the first altcoin I bought on Coinbase was Ethereum at $89. Why not look for Litecoin? Best performing 10. I love Litecoin. I own $7,000 worth of Litecoin right now as we speak. Litecoin was the second. You have to understand, I've been in for a long time. I bought Litecoin at $5. You know what I mean? $5 I bought my first Litecoin. I told everybody in 2016, 17, I was telling everybody in the office to buy it. So these are like old coins to me. Like I ran through ETH. I ran through Litecoin. Like I did it already. Like I'm looking to the next thing. I'm looking at Casper. Like I want to move. I don't see any emails regarding the silver bar. Ooh, did you check out? Look, okay, let's see what he says here. Let's see what he says. You were both feeling down yesterday. Fasting does that. So do not make sure you replenish with fruits and sunshine. Deep breaths, hugs. Much love from the energy, man. God bless you, brother. Oh, and he's also in with the team. Amazing. So look, still have not received your reply on the one. Did you crypto lifers at Gmail? Please confirm address of delivery of 1 ounce silver eagle and what date to the monthly giveaway. First month is the best. Interesting. A 1 kilogram giveaway. Dang, I want that 1 kilogram. All I think about is the 1 kilogram. You know what I mean? Babe, could you bring me my silver bar? What? Thank you. You remember how? Of course you don't, right? Even though I told you 5. I love you, babe. I'll just have to tattoo it on you somewhere. 2 days without... Nice, God. Yo, God bless you, Bully Barry. Keep going without the smoking, man. You could do it. Much West Michigan love, brother. Crypto is the GOAT, man. What are your thoughts on Anchor Protocol? I like Anchor, but it leaves a bad taste in my mouth after everything that happened. So yeah, he says he sent an email, but probably left that S off. That's what happens a lot. Did you check the spam? Okay. God bless you, my love. Are you feeling better? Hey, could you go? Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna mute it for a second. Okay, so 1 kilogram of silver. These things are huge. They're heavy too. But this is beautiful. And Valcambi. I put an R on it when I did the video. A 1 ounce silver bar of Valcambi. And this thing was one of my first viral tweets. People seem to love their silver, baby. Silver bars. Hello? Wait, hold on. Yes? You want to do it? You want more people to learn about silver? Oh, okay. Send us an email. You want people to be able to get one of these? An entire kilo? Are you serious? Wow, that's unbelievable. Once a month? Email us at cryptolifers@gmail. Cryptolifers@gmail. Put an S on that. Make sure we get that. Resend that email right away. But dude, this thing is amazing. 1 ounce, a kilo of silver a day keeps the dollar away. Get it? Keeps the dollar. Hey. And you know what's so funny about this? You can say anything and make people laugh. Like, watch. Ready? Cows have spots. Here's another. I can't right now. I don't have another one. But anything you say makes people laugh when you do that at the end. It's insane, right? Silver will rocket to the future with electric cars. Honestly, silver is everyone thinks what's the most conductive metal in the world? Everyone thinks it's gold. I used to think it was gold for a long time, but it's not. Silver is the best form. It moves electricity better than any other metal in the world. And honestly, ETH well above 2,000 is a big deal. All we need to do is see maybe it bounces here. So look, for ETH is simple to me. It's going to make a falling wedge. It's going to eventually touch this white line. And when it touches the white line, it's probably likely to blast the length of the pole here to the upside. So I'd just wait for ETH to come down and do a bit of a retest here on the daily. And then this thing is going to fly and continue to go to the upside. ETH is looking good. 2,000 ETH is a big deal. ETH back at $2,000 is a big deal, right? Hey, maybe we could go live on Instagram too, just for people that are out there. Wow. And I love lapels. They just delivered my stuff, man. Marcus, I love you, bro. I love you, Marcus. One of my best friends in the world, man. I love you, Marcus. I love you so much, brother. Everybody, I want Marcus to feel the love right now. I really do. He's my best buddy in the whole wide world, man. Let's go to my buddy's channel right here on Instagram. Shout out to Miss Teen Crypto doing her thing at the car show. What is that? That looks awesome. That's so cool, right? She's so funny. So look at custom, right? Body, dynamics. By Marcus. This is my good friend, dude. He's unbelievable. Look what he does with his body. This is my buddy. He taught me how to walk on my hands. He taught me how to do so much. Look what he's doing. Look at this. Look at this dude. He can do so many things. It's insane what this man does. I used to go to his house every day. He taught me all the stuff, man. We spent every day together for like, I mean, how many days we spent together, my man? Yo, I miss him, man. We were together in New York, man. Yo, I watched him. When I met him, he didn't do any of the stuff. He paid $3,000 for a program. And man, this dude could do things with his body now that I just can't even believe. I can walk on my hands now and do stuff like that, but I was not able to achieve what he achieved. I mean, he got to a level of like, look what he can do. Look what he can do. This is one of my greatest friends in my whole life, man. Our birthdays are 8 days apart, man. This is my buddy, bro. Yo, it makes me cry because I miss him so much. I miss you, buddy. He got into this thing. He loves this thing. He keeps trying to get me to buy one of these things. He's like, where's your King song, bro? And I'm afraid I'm going to die on the thing. Anyway, enough about my buddy Marcus, but please go give him a follow on Instagram. Let's get him to 1,000 followers. If you guys could do that for me, look, I'm not even following my buddy because you know why? I didn't have Instagram for so long. They took it away from me, you know, but there, I gave my buddy a follow, man. Look at, he does it in nature. He does it everywhere, man. My man Marcus, dude is just on another level when it comes to the tech. And you know what? He's 42 years old. No excuses right now. My man is 42. No excuses for my man. God bless you, Marcus. Thank you for everything you've done for me in my life, man. He's the reason I started working out. He's the reason why my heart beats. He's a big reason why I'm here for each and every one of you. He pushed me to the limit, man. He pushed me to the limit. He pushed me to the limit, man. God bless you, man. Sorry, let's get back into the charts. But that's one of my greatest friends in life. My buddy Marcus, man. He showed me so much. And, you know, discipline. Never late. Always on time. You know what I mean? We used to drive to the beach. And after, like, I would show up and he would get all the food for the beach. I would drive to the beach. He would get all the food. Like, dude just was, you know, you ever have somebody that's just like dead weight? Like, you feel like you're always doing something for them? This guy is on top of it. Like, he's never that dude. Like, he's always hooking you up. He hooked me up so much too. You're a huge reason why. And he started buying gold with me. We were buying gold bars, right, Marcus? You got your gold. Dude, get your silver today. Yep. We're good. Okay. So ETH, coming back down to this level, that's an Adam and Eve double bottom for ETH. I tell you, the length of this area to the upside is likely to happen. I mean, ETH going up to about 2750 is on the CADs, baby. It's on the CADs. All right. What are your thoughts on High Beans on KuCoin? Looks like a great project for NFTs. Custom Body Dynamics followed. Thank you. Everybody here, if you write that you followed Marcus right now, all right, then we'll do something. We'll pick somebody that said they followed him. If you go and follow him right now and then you write followed him, and I see it, I'm going to scroll through here, and we're going to pick somebody, and we're going to do something special for you. So follow my buddy Marcus, man. Let him know how strong the community is. Let him know, baby. Let him know. Hey, Sam, can you please look at Fat USDT Perp on MEXC? I'm long. Just want to see your thoughts. Thank you. Shout out to Crypto Style. God bless you for being here. Thank you. Sam is the man. Like every day. Shout out to Jebitron, my man. Followed him. Can you post his handle? Oh, yeah. At, I don't know the handle. I should know, right? But here, I can post his actual link here. Follow my man, dude. Follow my man. And honestly, he could teach you how to do this. I've been telling him I want to start his workout program and get him going. And we can get this going. You know what I mean? We can get it going. He might even be working out right now. But everybody follow Marcus here at Custom Body Dynamics. And so many people, look, are following you. Just followed. I just followed him. Dude, I got Marcus, baby. Look at this. Just follow him. He's dope. I've seen his CBD, baby, in profile. And I have a CBD business dope. That's funny, right? Done, followed, dude. Dude, we're booming you up. We're booming it up to the upside. Look, 480. How many more are we getting there? Look, 498, dude. This thing, you just blew up, dude, on Yo, when you could do things for your friends, that's the coolest thing you can do in your life, man. When you can do something for one of your friends, man. God bless him, man. Thank you so much. He helped me change my life. I used to go to his house. He'd be like, dude, you didn't work on your heart? You didn't do anything for your art? Man, he did so much for me. I can't even tell you what he did for me, really. But man, we were in the streets, bro. Me and my man. God bless each and every one of you for being here. So look, cup and handle beginning to form here. Adam and Eve double bottom. That says we're about to blast for Ethereum. Daily just needs to reset to the 21-day moving average, and we can get it in. The 22-hour also needs to reset, okay? All right, for Ethereum. So that's, I believe, a pullback somewhere to 1,900 is going to be a... Now, if we lose 1,900, fine, we may go lower, but this looks pretty nice to me, all right? Bitcoin about to blast to the downside or what? 29,350 on a Monday. A lot is happening on a Monday, right? We'll go back and forth. One thing I want to talk about, look, this is a scam. Do not go fall for the ZK. Everyone wants the ZK airdrop, right? How you get the airdrop is you go there and you use it. Don't ever fall for these airdrops. This is a scam. This site right here. Look, ZK, it puts a 5 right there, .org. Whitelist, right? And you connect it to your site. Next thing you know, it's trying to steal all your NFTs or anything in your wallet, really. So be careful. Gotta leave the stream 2 seconds to follow him. No, you don't. Why? That doesn't make any sense. You can just open up another window. Anyway, that's a scam. I want everybody to understand that is a scam alito. All right? Stay away from those things. Angels at the Red Sox starts at 11 in the morning. My goodness. BitBoy trending, altcoin season. Stay Cody. Cody is trending. We'll take a look at Cody, one of my favorite coins in the game. All right? Do not use Bing. He might be on his phone. Oh, yeah. He's on his phone. You're right. That's what it is. Followed. Dude, you guys are insane. This guy, he's about to hit 500. 518. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Dude, this is so insane. And where am I? At the Real Crypto Lifer, right? Check me out, too. You can follow me here at the Real Crypto Lifer. I want to get to 1,000. Get me to 1,000 today, please. My old Instagram had 12,000, 14. It was on the way to 14,000. We were banging on them. And something happened. I don't know what it was, but something went down. Can't fully explain what happened, but it did. Just follow me. We got so much tips, tricks, ideas, articles, things we're talking about. It's just a fun place to be. Follow me here at the Real Crypto Lifer. Be careful for the other people that aren't me. All right. And you can check out my link tree. All right. My link tree will really show you everything about me. Check out my link tree. And I always forget to tell people about my link tree. Because we got CryptoLifer.com, which I don't ever talk about. It's like, we're revamping this site, though. We're revamping the site. We're going to make it even better and funner for you. But CryptoLifer.com. Ooh. Crypto Differ. Funny. It looked like Crypto Lifer, right? It's funny. And this is my website, CryptoLifer.com. Check it out. All right? See what's happening today with the Lifers. 800 plus members, YouTube subscribers, and more. See, we got more YouTube. See, we got to be able to update that. We're at almost 43,000 now. But you get monthly, 3-month, 6-month, annual. Jump on it today. Check it out. CryptoLifer.com. All right? The MetaMask course, Crypto Tutoring and Consulting, the beginner's course. It's all there for you at CryptoLifer.com. I always forget about it. How many people are in the trading group? I don't like to say because to me it's... But over 800 people. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Look, we get all the way here to 2739. That is our target for Ethereum. Ethereum, right? So 2,700 Ethereum. After a little bit, might take a week pullback, right? And you can see how long will this take by holding shift, clicking, and then, and then bringing it down. And so it could take 27 days. Actually, I'm a little shy on that, though. Let's go from right where we are. So you hold shift, you click right there, and then you bring it down, right? That could take 3 weeks, right? We could have a 3-week pullback and then a massive move to the upside for Ethereum. So just something to think about for all my ETH heads. And as long as we stay above 1,900, we're going to go. 1,800 is going to be that and then 16 is another. 16 is the shoulder, head, and a shoulder. You can see the inverted head and shoulder did break to the upside. If you don't know what an inverted head and shoulder is, I can teach you. And I can teach you how to use it to your advantage to get paid, baby. So shoulder, head, and a shoulder to the upside, inside. And look, ETH, the length of the thing, that's basically the same idea here. That's exactly what you did. That's the inverted head and shoulder, hit the target. Bit of a pullback coming for Ethereum, in my humble opinion. But anything is possible, but that's what I see. And this is an Adam and Eve double bottom for ETH. All right, so there you go. I gave you ETH full blown. And maybe I'm going to start doing ETH every day. I love ETH. It has been fun. Dot, please. Thank you. I followed you all back. Thank you so much. Marcus, dude. Shout out to Marcus, man. God bless you, Marcus. He's there, right there. There he is. I'm going to make you a moderator, man, just because you're one of my buddies. And if anyone ever does anything funky, you can be here with me. I'll make you a standard moderator just because I know you're busy. But now, look, when you type, you're going to have a wrench and a blue thing. Dude, watch. Check it out. Say what up now. Say what up to the crowd. You're a celebrity, man. You're a local celebrity. They love you. Who else can do what you can do? Like, no one can do this. No one can do what you can do, bro. You're a local celebrity. Like, you're a superpower, man. Who here can do what this man is doing? Like, I'm just saying, like, who can do this stuff? Who can do this stuff? Who can do what this man is doing? Look, this is so funny. But, like, they can't, man. They can't do this. Look what he's about to do here. On the stilts, dude. Who here can do this? Who here on this chat can do this? Insanity. This man is... We have 843 people here. Who could do this? Who can do this? Anyone? Maybe there's a few people. I wouldn't be surprised because the lifers are very interesting people, but come on now. Like, that's a superpower. If you don't think that's a superpower, I mean, the mental discipline he had to use to get there, I watched him. He didn't know how to do this when I met him. He didn't do any of this stuff. I watched him progress, and he started when he was like 32 years old, 33. He did it from 33 to 40 years old, so don't ever tell me you're too old, man. I don't want to hear that. It's a bunch of nonsense. It really is. Let's get back into the charts. Let's get back into what we're here for every single day. But I just want to spread light, love, and happiness all the time. If you want to learn, just DM me. Look at that. I can do that in my dreams, right? Saj, did you email us? Saj Habib? Let me know. Calisthenics, the world is your gym. Exactly. Very impressing. All right. X Murdoch, you're gone. He's like, we're out. Yep, you're gone. You're a negative person. I don't want you ever on my stream again. Goodbye. I don't like negative people at all. Like, all right, we're out. I don't like negative people at all. All right. Okay. Until I was 50 easily, and almost now after a stroke, rehabilitation the last 3 years. I'm sweating all over my computer right now. I love you, Sam. I love you, man. He was in the middle of a workout. I know he was. All right, let's get back into brass tacks. BTC, USDT. Yeah, I cannot. My one thing, my best gift is getting rid of negative people. I got really good at it. And someone's negative to me, I just cut them right off and I move right along. I don't waste my time with negative people. Waste of time. Let's get into Bitcoin. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down. We'll start fresh and we're going to show you the daily. We're going to show you everything that we need to see. First thing I'm going to do is take off my moving averages, take a look at the daily time frame. Zoom out to boom out is the question, right? Bring this in. We got our RSI, MACD, RSI, stochastics RSI, VRVP. Where's my VRVP? What happened to my VERP? What happened to my VERP, bro? There we go. I don't need trend. I've been using these trend. That gave you a beautiful bottom buy there on the trend analysis. This thing is a mean indicator. Been using trend analysis for 5 years on and off, and it's really been pretty accurate. Yeah, man. Keeping negative people around only attracts more negativity. Yep. Long live the strong. Shout out to everybody here in the live. So let's break it down for Bitcoin for you. Everyone wants to know what's happening. They're freaking out. It's Monday. It's False Move Monday. So just want to point that out. They like to play with the charts on Monday. Just be very careful when trading on Sunday night into Monday morning. You want to spread light, love, and happiness. Start by talking about Litecoin. Like you did silver. Let's go. We'll have asset check email address. I love Litecoin, man. It was the first coin I ever bought, and it has a halving coming up very, very soon. We'll break down Litecoin for you. The halving countdown for Litecoin is coming. 106 days till Litecoin gets halved, man. And I'm telling you, it usually runs up into the halving. It will get sold off. You know what I mean? It's a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of thing. It happens all the time. So look, we have a major, beautiful support at 25,300. We have a resistance here at 32,005. Yeah, like I bigged up one of my friends, and the guy said, I'm out. You're off topic. Like, well, I was bigging up one of my best friends. Like, anyway, let's focus on all the positive, beautiful souls here on the live. Thank you for being here. So look, we have bouncing off this low. Bounce, rejection, getting a bounce here. The idea is as long as we stay above this area here, we're going to be fine. So, and you know, really don't freak out unless we get back inside this ascending triangle. We get back inside the ascending triangle, then we can start talking about breaking down the length of the base of this, and that would bring us right back down to this area. Do we have a bearish divergence? We do, which we did talk about. We've gone over many times on the live, right? And that swings down to swing down while this swings to the upside. However, it still is a shoulder head and kind of a right shoulder. And it could be almost like a complex inverted head and a complex slanted drunken ascending inverted head and shoulder. I'll say that 10 times fast. A complex drunken ascending inverted head and shoulder, right? You have a lineage that will make you so proud through your work here today. Man, I love you so much, OMAC. Thank you so much for everything you've done. And thank you for always being my rock, man. And Ephesians, baby. Ephesians, man. For generations, you have an obligation to make wealth for your generations to come. That is your obligation in this life. He taught me so many things in the short time that we've hung out on the Zoom, man. God bless you so much for everything you've given me. What a blessing. So look, the daily, just like ETH, the daily does want to come on down. However, the 22 is getting lower and lower, and the 22 looks like it doesn't want to go too far. We're also touching the 21-day moving average on the 22, which tells me that we could actually get a bit of a bounce here to the upside. So I'm watching this flag for Bitcoin, and to me, this is very likely what's going to happen. We stay inside this flag. We lose this area, fine. We'll turn bearish. We do a 7-minute bearish retest right here. That'll give us the inclination to short the market. 21-day, 200-day moving average, all these moving averages, if they start to get close and they jumble up here, we'll get a massive move back to the upside. It's all about the moving averages. Right now, they are far apart. We'd like to get them a little closer before our next bigger move. So I do see Bitcoin going sideways for the next couple days, up and down, up and down. All right? Reasons to hold Litecoin. Number one, 100% uptime. Charlie Lee pulled a Satoshi by selling his bag. Yep. Top 10 market cap, top 3 volume, not including stable coins, and quicker and cheaper than Bitcoin. You know, I hold 7,000 USD worth of Litecoin. I really do. Right now I do. I hold a big old bag of it. And I was going to sell it for another coin recently, like AGIX or something. I think AGIX will outperform it by far. You know what I mean? Where are the LTC pairs? We got to get more Litecoin pairs out there. I would trade Litecoin pairs all day long. All right? Might be the move to trade Litecoin pairs. If you don't know what I'm saying, we'll talk about Bitcoin pairs in a little while. Who here wants to know about Bitcoin pairs? Who here doesn't understand Bitcoin pairs? Ephesians 8, 13, 17, Templar strength. So if Bitcoin goes sideways, that will be good for the alts, right? It will, but it looks like it's not going to go sideways, up and down a little bit. But yes, money will flow because people will sell out of Bitcoin, but I don't think they're going back to the US dollar right now, in my humble opinion. It doesn't make sense. Alex just hit KuCoin, right? Please explain. So if Bitcoin goes sideways, it can be good for the alts. Reasons to hold Litecoin. Thank you, brother. Shout out to my man, Saj Habib. I love Litecoin. First coin I ever bought at $5. I'm an OG, man. I've been doing this for a long time. Tell him, Marcus. I've been doing this for a long time. The way we coin patterns, people without an open mind can't see the vision. I think it's all time, baby. You think, why did they call it Litecoin? The world light is weak. Oh, man, that's weird. Anyway, so Bitcoin going down on a falling wedge to the upside. And again, the daily time frame needs to touch the 21-day moving average. And it's pretty close. See, that's why you would say a huge dump is coming if we were far away for the 21. All right? Like, I'll show you. Anytime you get too far away for the 21, you're going to dip back to it. Let me prove this to you. So look, Bitcoin has a nice pump. Watch what happens here. This is very interesting. I'm going to show you my trading style in a nutshell. Bitcoin has a nice pump. But when it got pumped, it's away for the 21. It's going to have to touch it before it can pump again. See how it touches it? Falls around, hangs out, and then it booms up again. Then it gets away for the 21. It's going to have to touch it again before it can pump. Touches it again, and watch it moon after that. Right? Boom. And then look, now it's away for the 21 again. Went sideways till it got to touch it. Right when it touched it, that was your boom to the upside. I play the 21-day moving average incessantly over and over and over again, and it really proves the pudding, baby. It really proves the pudding. Wow. Zach, man, left an amazing testimonial. He said the group has been so valuable to me for more than money I've made so far in the last year. I've been part of it. I learned so much in just 6 months. I've made more than $10,000 in less than a year spot trading. And though I did lose some due to degen leverage trading, of course, I learned my lesson on that. Look at that. We don't push leverage trading degen. And this last week alone, I made just shy of 4,000 on DMTR. I will never forget the knowledge I've learned being here, Sam. Watching Sam live every opportunity I get. There's always something new to learn, and I genuinely believe my life has been changed forever for the better. I've never been able to save this much money before, and because of the knowledge I've gained in being here, my family and I will never lack anything again. Thank you so much, Sam. I know by being here and learning as much as I can from you, I absolutely will gain financial freedom, man. Zach, you just blew my mind. Thank you so much for the love, Zach. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. So look, 21-day moving average. I tell everyone that doesn't get me at first, just sit back and let the knowledge reign. I may be talking about my man Marcus, but I'm talking about how to have a beautiful relationship with your friends. There's always a gem you can get out of every situation. You may think it's off topic, but having good friends is good for trading. Sometimes you need to step away from trading, and if you don't have a good friend to spend that time with, what are you going to do with it, right? Trading is everything, where crypto is life, but at the same time, we got to take time to live a life. You know what I mean? And so there's always something you can get out of this channel no matter what. It may seem off topic, but it never really is, because it's always on. It's always on. It's about life, baby. It's about life. So I'm watching this falling wedge. It's likely we're going to make a falling wedge, touch the 21-day moving average. I've seen this many, many times. And then as long as we can stay above 28,350, 28,500, we get a nice move to the upside. Without light, you would not be able to shine. I don't know if that's weak. Honestly, that's real. No crypto YouTuber like you, bro. Always heartfelt and unique. That's what the book is teaching me. Shout out to Marcus, man. Amen, dude. What book are you talking about? What book are you meaning? I've been on so many channels for due diligence and always come back to only a handful of channels. Crypto Library is one of them. Don't cry, bro. I remember you spending a few weeks on Bitcoin pairs. I think I get ideas you're putting out, but I just don't get it. I'll keep watching. Amen. Amen. Positive vibes make a difference. God bless you all. Okay, gotta spend some time with my mama. My baby mama. We're praying. Congrats. Just found out an hour ago, man. God bless you, man. Take care of that kid. Become a rock to the family. Society needs good men at all times. Society needs good men at all times. All right. So I see Bitcoin just pulling back. That's what I'm seeing. What do I see on the 4-hour and the 1-hour time frame? Same situation. Likely we bounce. You know, when you're in a channel, you're likely to bounce up and down on the channel. So you're likely to get a bounce here to the upside for Bitcoin. You know what I mean? This is what's the most likely scenario here as we come up, come back down, come up, come back down. Here we're going to have to double bottom, V-shaped recovery, something like that, retest, and then start to make our move. So this is what I'm seeing for BTC, and we'll leave this here if we can. I always try to leave these here, but they always disappear. But we will attempt to leave this here without deleting it. And how do you do that is you make a group, all right? You right-click, you say create group of drawings, and you write projection on the date today, projection 417. Really, today was a weird day. In high school, someone did a fake, I won't bring it up, but it was a weird day for me. My high school had one of those fake, you know, when someone calls in something, you know what I mean? They did that to my high school, I remember on 417, and I didn't go to school. You know, some people did go to school, but I was like, dude, I'm not going to school. There's a rumor. I'm gonna heed that just in case. You know what I mean? So always remember 417 because of that. What a weird day it was to be alive. Sounds like a gimmick. Casper, 100x easy. Doge is holding strong to this pullback. Okay. Yep. That sounds like, I don't know what. My phone is a crypto phone. Okay. XRP 100x easy. So here's the deal. Here is the deal. This is what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. So today, I would expect to bounce back to the upside here on the 1-hour time frame. You're very oversold. All right. We were looking for the bullish divergence. That's what we want to see for BTC. And like we showed you, we have a bit of a hidden on the 4-hour, right? Because look at the 4-hour time frame. It has swing up to swing up. Right? And then you got swing down to swing down here. That is hidden bullish divergence. Who here understands what hidden bullish divergence is? Now you should. All right? That is hidden bullish divvy, baby. Hidden bullish div. And I like to label them both just so people understand what I'm picking up. And elite traders, the more we do this, the more they can learn too as well. And I'll flip that to the top so you can see it there. No, bottom. It should be on the bottom technically. Yep. So hidden bullish divergence, swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down, tells you the trend should continue to the upside. What it really says we should make a high higher than this high, and that should be our low, but we could slip even lower like this might, and it could get negated too. So it's not, you got to wait for a stronger support or resistance to also coincide with it. But right now, I like what I'm seeing for the hidden bullish, and it suggests that we will get a bounce out of this falling wedge back to the upside. Bitcoin doesn't go down straight on many candles like this, right? So, and there's a bit of a class C bullish divergence as this is a sharper down than that, even though it's not amazing. So problem is you go to another time frame and the bullish, you can't see it as such. All right. Shout out to Mars Leverage. Hi, Sam. I made a trade on MEXC short to 3,000 TP, but MEXC triggered my TP at stop loss. Made no sense. The TP render right. I'm up roll level VIB on my. I don't know, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate the $20 super chat. I've never had an issue trading on MEXC, but I mainly trade on KuCoin on my swings. I build bags on MEXC and just do futures trading. I've never had an issue, though. I bought and sold everything I needed on MEXC very nicely. Got into Caspa, got into a bunch of coins. Yep. God bless you, man. Thank you for being here. See you later, though. Okay, the charts. I see us revisiting 28,000 first. Anything could happen. I don't see anything. I just show you the charts, man, and show you the news. 28,005 is a major resistance. That's a major support zone. This is major support right here. Strong, strong support for Bitcoin. All right? You just have to understand that concept. I'm showing you the charts. I don't do what I think or feel or want. You can't do that stuff. You just got to look at the charts. You just got to look at the charts. All right? Yeah, KuCoin Doji last night wouldn't sell audio, went up 50%. Really? That's weird. Is MEXC safe for spot trading? I've never had an issue trading on spot on MEXC. If you open lower time frames, you will see. Anyway, I'm late today. Busy, busy, busy. Morning good, everybody. My limit orders always hit. I've never seen a limit. It's funny. I've been trading KuCoin on all these exchanges for 2017, and I never have any of the issues other people say they have. So I'm not saying they're not real, but to me, I'm always just like, I never had that issue. I don't know why you had that issue. You know what I mean? Question, I plan to join the 99. Should I set up a MEXC account first, or can I continue with FEMEX? You can trade anywhere you want. You can trade anywhere you want, man. Whatever makes you comfortable. But FEMEX, I don't know if FEMEX has everything. I do actually want to open up a FEMEX because I want to trade oil and gold and some other stuff. So I actually will. I believe I'm going to open up a FEMEX at one point because I heard you can trade other assets on it, and that's what I like, right? Got to pay close attention to where you put your stop loss and take profit. Always check it. And also, if you can't sell something, change the amount of price you're selling it at. You're probably ordered in an order block that's just too many people. If I'm really trying to get out of something, I just lower the price. And if it's higher, I sell it at a cheaper price. It's highly likely you'll get out of the trade. You know what I mean? Just don't be greedy. The more humble you are, the more your orders will get hit. All right. I don't think I wrote a 28K and then wrote the charts. We have a stronger equal low bounce off 28 when it comes to the price action. Honda man, whatever you say, man. I just go by this, man. I don't get too into it all like you do there. Shout out to you, Honda man. God bless you, man. You can, and that's why I started on FEMEX. Interesting. KuCoin does leverage PAX G now. Might be a good segue video to trade gold. Checking out. Yeah. I think some tokens have low liquidity at KuCoin. You might need to place limit orders instead of real-time market orders. I always limit order, man, and I always set up my limit order at a specific price action that's unique to the order book. You got to order book, if you're like, if it goes to 55 and everyone's selling 55, 50, you got to make it like 54, 80, 82. You know what I mean? Miss out on a lot of coins on FEMEX. Yeah, FEMEX is not the spot to be. Like, you're going to miss out on a lot, like DMTR, stuff like that. But we'll use FEMEX for trading bigger ideas like gold, silver, oil, things of that nature. All right. So this is what I see happening for Bitcoin. This is what I see in a nutshell. All right. I'm not saying I know it all or everything that I say happens. I've been pretty accurate throughout the days. Yesterday we got rocked. I got rocked. I lost my trade, my long trade. It happens. You know what I mean? My mom was in town. Slightly, had a lot going. I had a lot actually happen. I will never truly be able to tell you what happened this weekend, but a lot happened to me. We only spread love here every single day. Yep. I like KuCoin, but love trading my... funny. Always got a FEMEX account. There you go. And you can open up account on MEXC. I like MEXC because there's no fees. They have zero fees trading MEXC. It's like the cheapest place. It's the least amount of fees. Right? So right now they have zero spot fees too. So even if you're just DCAing into Bitcoin, to me, the best place to do it is on MEX Global because you're going to have access to not having to pay any fees. And we're all just beginning. You see what I'm saying? We're all just beginning. Okay. Okay. Okay, shout out to everybody here on the live. I'm sorry. God bless you, Sam. Whatever it was, I hope you find a piece about the situation. No worries, man. I like MEXC layout rather than KuCoin, says my man. Interesting. Shout out to the 884 people on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So, I see a hidden bullish divergence in the 4-hour time frame. All right, which tells me we could get at least a bit of a bounce back to the top of the channel. It technically says you'll get a high higher than this high. Anything is possible. This one thing I looked at that, I'm open-minded. And I did an update earlier this morning for everybody. I said maybe we make an inverted head and shoulder here, right? But I also suggested maybe we make a shoulder head and a right shoulder there too as well. And then I also said, hey, maybe we make a bigger head and shoulder pattern. This is the bearish scenario, that we make a right shoulder here. We bounce up, bounce back down, and then we still get smashed. You see what I mean? And we come back down, and we they bring everybody up, make it think we're going, bring everybody down, and that would make sense. They bring everybody up, bring everybody down, and then the smash down to the lower areas, right? So I'm just projecting this idea before it happens. Trading is just like chess. You want to have at least 4 to 5 moves ahead of the market maker, and you want to see what happens. Right? Okay. I wasn't able to join MEXC. I wonder why. Take it in, guys, right? So there's just something to think about, right? You heard it here first, the idea that we could be making a right shoulder here that could dump us to the downside. So that's going to take a while, though. That could take like 2 to 3 weeks for this all to play out and then eventually get But the key is to have this stuff in the back of your mind and be able to understand how more things you can keep in your head, the better it is. So we are expecting a bit of a bounce for Bitcoin, in my humble opinion. Let's make this closer here. Expecting some type of bounce, right? And eventually I could see the daily coming down, all right? So let's move this back in. We'll get tight. But even if we get a bounce here, the idea is this, though. Then I do my local support of resistance areas, right? And so we got a heavy resistance now at 30,000. 30K is now resistance. It is what it is, These are our 2 major resistance lines now, all right? Actually, let me use the Alt-J because Alt-J will put a line for us in a yellow symbol. So 30,249 and then about 29,779, right? Those are the areas that we have to watch. And remember, this trading group, this live stream, we went through the bear market all the way when Bitcoin dumped from 69,000 all the way to 15K. And we're still here. So don't worry. We're going to be able to make it through these bumps along the road. We've done it many times. Okay, 10K incoming. Kappa was right. You never know. You guys are crazy, man. He got wrecked on the... Who knows, man? Anything is possible. I don't want to be right or wrong. I just play the charts. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. See, that's what Capo doesn't say. That's what a lot of people others say. They don't say it. It's so easy and free. Watch. Everyone do it. I don't know where Bitcoin is going. Take a deep breath. Mark Douglas, trading in the zone. Any trader that's been trading for a long, long time will tell you the greatest mentality you can have is knowing that you don't know where price is going. That's going to keep you in the game. And look, the 77, baby. We got rid of it. It was 877. It moved up to 879. 879 people on the live. Thank you for being here. 366 likes. Maybe we get the likes up to the watchers. $38 in chat revenue. You people are amazing. So I do see a bounce for Bitcoin back to the top of the channel. That's the highly likely scenario based off this hidden bullish divergence. Based on we have a weak Class C divergence too, though, on the 1 hour time frame. But that is a hidden bullish as clear as day. As clear as day. If you don't know you're hidden bullish, now you do, right? That's a textbook hidden bullish divergence. I see it right there, clear as day. And we got strong support at the top of the ascending triangle. So I'm going to leave Bitcoin alone for now. All right? We're going to jump into the altcoins, talk about other things, world market, see what the S&P futures is looking like, see what the dollar is looking like, and we're going to break it down for you like we do all the time here on the channel. Hey, Sam, can you look at AIDOGE? Just seen it on MEXC. I'm very careful of wearing tiny little new coins, though. Some cities in America, geofence. Oh, yeah. Wow, they get geofenced. Many normers don't even know they're being censored like that. Wow. Maybe Bitcoin looks like a strange head and shoulder on the 1 hour time frame. Maybe. Kind of like this. Like a slanted one. Kind of. So I get it. I'm with you on that. It's weird. It would be a drunken, descending head and shoulder, right? And that could drop you even more to the downside. However, we're very oversold on the smaller time frames. Look at our 7-minute. And so the smaller time frames will actually show us if we're going to go lower too. Right now, it's kind of a bear flag right there with a measured move to the downside. So we'd have to make sure there's kind of shoulder heads and shoulders back to the upside. So here's the deal. For today, our major resistance is sitting at 29,476. Our next spot to get above is 29,588. If you can't get a daily or a 4-hour candle to close above this area, expect more downside. It's that simple. And this is a bit of a bear flag here. Ascending triangle, really. It's an ascending triangle. You see that? It moves up with a flat top. These are 50-50 patterns. They break up or down depending. Excuse me. They break up or down depending on which way the wind blows, right? Right now, the 7-minute is getting overbought, and you can't get back above resistance at 29,464. Expect a violent move on Mondays. You never know. And we could continue down the shaft of this shaft. We could continue down this like an elevator shaft, all right? You know, what? Don't go there. Don't do it. But so here's the deal. We could continue down to this level, and we'd be looking at 29,160. That's the level that I'm looking for, all right? If the 7-minute can hang, all right? So you're going to know in the next hour whether we're going to break out of this ascending or break down to this next target here at about 29,160. Still inside the flag, though, and then the 4-hour would still have the hidden bullish divergence, too, all right? Super chats, FET, USDT perp. Let's take a look at FET, USDT. The perp, though, the .P. Are you on Bybit? So he's about to trade Fetch AI. Now, all you have to do is look at the regular asset, see what's happening right off the bat. I mean, it seems like you broke out of this flag to the upside. Then you made like a kind of a retest. And then you're kind of in another little flag there. Actually, we'll open it up the other way. I see what's happening here, and Fetch could boom on the 7. It's about to blast, and honestly, that's going to bring us to some BTC pairs. Let's talk about Fetch BTC. It's one of the coins that I'm always looking at to trade against Bitcoin. It does very well against BTC. Like, look, if you trade audio BTC, you would have made 13% on your Bitcoin. So you buy Bitcoin. Okay, this is the idea. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I'm saying you should be taking as financial advice. I'm just teaching you, like, how you do things in trading, like how you press buttons. One would buy Bitcoin, all right? Once you own Bitcoin, you can send it to an exchange. Then you have Bitcoin in the exchange, and then you can start trading what's called BTC pairs, like VRABTC, which is up 1% today, you know? But look, there's a chance that VRABTC gets a little bit of love and Bitcoin goes more sideways. Can VRABTC get a pump today on the 7? And so here's a flag on the 7-minute. VRABTC suggests you could scalp a BTC pair for a possible 10% gain. If you put a whole Bitcoin in this trade, you would make 0.1 Bitcoin at the end of the trade. So it's how you grow Bitcoin. So you use Bitcoin, you get into a trade, the trade goes up, you sell it, you end up with more Bitcoin. You see? And you make the percentage of Bitcoin that you see the measured move if you hit the trade. Possible scalp here for VRABTC. Possible scalp for VRABTC. That's what I'm seeing, a possible scalp for VRABTC Bitcoin. And if you're not in the trading group or you're not able to watch this, you're in the trading group, but you're at work right now. You could be working a shift there's people from all around the world. Someone could be on a night shift right now as a nurse. You see what I'm saying? We don't know what they're doing. And shout out to all the nurses, all the firemen, all the people that risk their lives every single day to help the public. May God bless each and every one of you for being here. All right? May God bless each and every one of you for being here. Linear regression channel still downtrending weekly. Bitcoin could see 26.6. Anything could happen, Joseph Novak. I take it one step at a time, man. I don't trade like that. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, though, and you might have some great insight there. But that could block my ability to see what I see, too, as well. So once you get into your trading zone, stay in your trading zone, right? So 11.5%, you know. Once you've made as many gains as me, if you changed as many lives as I have, you wouldn't change it up. Trust me, you wouldn't. If you had as many testimonials as I have, like, this is the proof that I've changed lives. I mean, these testimonials go on for days. You could sit here and read for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, paragraph after paragraph, person after person, family after family, life situation after life situation. It continues to go over and over. Like, this is, I've never seen anyone with more testimonials in my life. Like, it sounds like I am tooting my horn. I don't mean to be, but we've done a lot. And I don't do it alone. I do it with a group. I do it with God's help. I do it with each and every one of you. My wife's help, my family's help. You know, it's a constant battle here every single day. Without a day off since February of 2021, if you can only imagine what that's like. If I even thought about it, I would get anxiety thinking how many days we got to keep it moving. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP. link in the description below to Bookmap. It's a heat map showing us where the money is flowing in cryptocurrency. All right. And it's showing, hey, we might have some orders back up to 29.6. At the end of the day, people do want to load up down to 29, 28, and says we could go lower. Huge buy wall at 29,000 though, beginning to build here. There's about 1,330 Bitcoins right there. That's a huge buy wall. So, you know, a bunch of whales, a bunch of people want to accumulate at 28,009 and 29,000. I was on my way to getting my CDL before crypto. I respect the truckers. I still have plans of pursuing that lane. Chart on the road. After this bull run, I don't think you're going to be. If you stick with me through this bull run, I have a high likelihood you will never touch a CDL, man. But you never know. Anything could happen. Do you ever feel burnt out? Never taking a day off. Just curious how you do it. Honestly, I don't feel burnt out because look at the testimonials that I get. How could you get burnt out if people are telling you that they made life-changing wealth every day? How does that burn somebody out? You know what I mean? Like, if you got a message like these every day, how would you get burnt out? This guy made $10,000, said he loves me. Thanks for me and his family. That makes me want to get up tomorrow and already do it again right now. Like, I'm like, I have more energy for tomorrow. I'm not even tired for today. Like, I want to go all the way. Like, so, I mean, I'm hungry to change lives. Like, I like seeing people change their lives. I don't see how that, I think burnt out is a made up concept, man. It really is. It's for the normies, man. If you want to be an exceptional person, you don't get burnt out. You get burnt. I mean, you get lifted up all the time. I also pray to God daily, like all the time. And I have a deep relationship with God. And I ask God, I say, God, don't burn me out. God, help me keep my energy up. And you know, God will provide anything you desire. And so every night I say, God, help me keep moving. Help tomorrow be a great day. I rarely get sick. When I do get sick, I still push forward. I've been sick, I think, two and a half times. At one time was like a half one. So VRABTC Bitcoin looks interesting to me. All right. Loopring. And you go to the daily, you want to see things that still have movement. Look at Loopring. And what did it do? It pumped up to the 200 SMA on the daily. Interesting, right? So we could trade this trick. Like, this says you're going to pump up to the 200 SMA. Now, it doesn't say it's going to happen immediately, but over time, eventually, you will hit this yellow line. It might come down lower. Now I'm trading full time and trying my darnest to spread the love and positive energy. Let's go, Sam. Amen. Can't get burnt out if you love what you do. Amen. What do you think about metas? We've gone over it a bunch of times. You know, I ain't going nowhere. Just boss visions, you know? Multiple ways. Crypto is my baby. Amen. Let the pump those likes up to the upside. Doge might be bouncing. Live for discovery on Ryan Matta's channel a few days ago. Love your attitude. What do you think about Kadena and the chart? Send in the super chat. My wife just asked me to come back on the chat and let y'all know about to break 31K in less than 1 Earth hour. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, boom. Funny. Chill out, Jesse. $5 Bitcoin tomorrow. Yeah. Whole time I've been watching stream is 48p. Why is that? We're streaming in 1080, baby. We're streaming in 1080. Thought it was my eyesight. Well, that's YouTube trying to kind of, you know. Even with Bitcoin down, my bag is stable and increasing like Satoshi, a little piece at a time. Patience. Fellow divers out there, pay attention to the charts and make a job out of it because self-driving technology is a lot closer than we think is at replacing us. Ooh, yeah. That will be a dinosaur. Yep, that's a good point. Not to be rude, but he does have a point there. But even then, they're going to have a guy there monitoring it, so it's just going to be easier. You're going to be sitting in there just kind of making sure everything's going well. You know what I mean? The truck will be driving itself. You'll just be there for like maintenance and any computer issue. You know, if there's maybe there's a firmware upgrade, something needs to be done. You never know. Things happen. So Opacity Bitcoin also could make a move. It's low on the daily compared to a lot of other coins. Let's break this down. Let's talk about Opacity on BTC. Just going through the Bitcoin pairs here, and it's got a cup and handle vibe right now. There's opportunity every day, I'm telling you right now. Look, DMTR boomed to the upside today. So you can't focus on just Bitcoin asset. You got to look at the whole market. And we hit some of the biggest gains in the trading group today. Like DMTR just managed to just do amazing things. So look, this is making a bit of a double bottom here. 1, 2, all right? Just getting statted, baby. Just getting statted. And Opacity, we took it for a big ride a few weeks back on the USDC. And how much could we make back on our Bitcoin? And we're super oversold. 187. I mean, that's interesting, right? Nothing's guaranteed, but I would definitely keep this on the radar. Something I'm definitely watching. Low on the daily, cup and handle, right? And we're on our way to the moon, everybody. We're on our way to the moon. Oop. I could put it over there. If I put it over here, then it will look more like I'm looking at the chart. I guess that's better off. But then I can't see as much. Got the microphone. Kind of goes in front of one of my things. What exchange offer, though, Bitcoin pairs? KuCoin offers BTC pairs. Does MEXC offer? Maybe MEXC doesn't offer Bitcoin pairs. Binance US, but KuCoin has all the BTC pairs you need every single time. Because when KuCoin started, it was only BTC pairs. There was no US Tether, baby. We didn't have it. We just didn't have it. Look at opacity getting started. Render getting started, right? Cody was trending today, and that wants to pump up to the 200 SMA with a double bottom there. You see that? I tune every weekday for one reason or one reason only. Sammy, cup and heady to the upside. MEXC offers BTC pairs. Yeah. Look at David Kendall. Let's take a look at what he put out. OPCT USDT by David Kendall. Shout out to David. We love you, man. Hope everything's going well with you and yours. So I put this out a while back. It pumped up for a gain of 96% on the wick, right? Came back down. Still technically valid. Let's take a look at what I'm seeing here for opacity. I mean, it got above the 200 SMA, but it's battling, but it's oversold. Let's look at our 3-day chart. 3-day chart looks also pretty nice, right? And there, look, I mean, this is my old thing, right? Can it pump up to the 200 SMA? That would be an 800% gain. Now, it may go more sideways and this may come on down, but it's just saying, hey, eventually, look at that. This is the game we play, everybody. The 200 SMA game, and literally, that says it's going to happen sometime soon. That's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. Does MEXC have opacity on a spot? Does MEXC have opacity on spot? Let me take a look. And you go here, right? And you trade BTC pairs. They probably do. OPCT. Oh, they don't. Wait, maybe. Yep. Oh, no. No. KuCoin does have it, though. KuCoin has it. OPCT. So let me open up KuCoin here. If I can. If I may. Boom, boom, boom. Always have a plan. Always have a plan, everybody. Always have a plan. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. May God bless you all. You're blessed people. You know that, right? You're blessed. Every one of you are blessed. You are the blessing. One of the greatest messages that you may receive is that you are the message. Remember that. One of the greatest messages that you may receive in this life is that you are the message. Did CELR hit the measured move? Dude, CELR blasted, bro. It blasted to the upside, bro. Brah. CELR was like, brah. So if we trade here, so look, I got some Bitcoin here, all right? So look, I'm going to go here to KuCoin. And honestly, when I'm on KuCoin, I can use ALTRADY because ALTRADY is API. So let me show you how I get it in on ALTRADY.com. I'm going to teach you how I trade with API through ALTRADY. And ALTRADY, the head of ALTRADY, was working for the UK government, the Netherlands. The guy is one of the smartest people in the world. Check out our video together where he breaks down who he is, what he does, and why he likes what he's into. You know what I mean? Well, I'm showing my whole account here. I didn't mean to. Yikes. I'm always blasting off, man. I don't mean to, though. So sorry. Okay, let's take a look here on Google. Let's get into ALTRADY. Bear with me right now. I'm going to open up a trade live, so you might want to see it. You might want to see what I'm about to do. It's up to you. And again, don't do what you see me do, please. I'm just showing you. I'm basically showing you how to use the tools, right? It's not really about the trade. It's more about the tools. I want you to use the tools. All right. We're going to get it in right now. I'm going to show you how I use ALTRADY, how I set up the trade, why I set up the trade. This is a free tutorial right now. People would charge you so much money for this. I'm going to give it away for free because you never know when you're going to go, baby. You know, you never know when you're going to go. So let's take a look here at OPCT BTC. See this on KuCoin, all right? Wow, it's already been mooning to the upside. Unbelievable, getting a push, right? So I'm going to look at it on the daily time frame. And I first look at what I'm doing on a smaller scale, right? Like on here, right? So it may go lower, but the stop loss technically should be right below this SR flip, right? So right here. So when I look at this closely, I can even put it below this point of control, 39% to gain 187. It's pretty deep for me. Oh, no, hold on. Yeah. So I could risk 22% to gain 180. So if I put $1,000 in here, right, I could lose 220, but I could also win, right, about almost $1,800, right? So to risk 220 to gain $1,800 to me is a good risk reward ratio. So that's something that I'm looking at here for opacity, all right? I want to see a double bottom. Could get wicked on it, but it's a BTC pair on the daily. So I'm going to trade it on the daily, right? So I'm back at ALTRADY. We'll go back to ALTRADY, right? We find the pair. We can make the setup. We see what's going on. We have our line here, okay? And so check this out. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head on over to Smart Trade, right? And we're going to scroll on down. And so I got how much Bitcoins did I got, right? 100% of my Bitcoins, right? And yep. Yeah, I got $2,500 worth of Bitcoin right there. So I don't want to use the 25. I just want to use the $1,000, right? And this is going to be a lot harder because Bitcoin pairs are not as easy, all right? So you're going to go to 0.004, and look, it gives you the value right there. So there's the 1,000, no, not 4 Bitcoins, 0.04, right? And there's my 1,000, and I could go 0.0438. I want to make it exactly $1,000, right? 0.037, 88, 35, 24, 33. Watch it be 33. 970. It's 335 probably. All right, 339. All right, 3399. And there you go. 99991. I'll take it. If I can go one more 9, do I get to the G? Yeah, look at that. So 0.0399 gives me $1,000 in Bitcoin. All right. So I'm going to limit in at the price that we're looking at the last. I'm going to hit last. All right. When I do this, I hit last. All right. So I'm going to get into the last price. My take profit and my stop loss will be set before I even leave the trade. Right. So my first take profit will be here at this resistance. All right. And then I'm going to add another take profit. My second take profit is going to be further up, right, for the measured move. All right, I want to get up into this area. So take profit 1 at this resistance here. Take profit 2. Stop loss below the line, right? You see this? Trade is set. Trade has been set. I either lose or win the trade. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. Either lose or win the trade. Now, this has now been set up for me. One thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to hit enable trailing for last target. Bang. So once we hit my first target, my last target, it's going to put a trailing stop loss. Unbelievable. Second thing I'm going to do here is on my stop loss, all right, I'm going to hit protection. I'm going to hit average entry. So what's going to happen is after first take profit target is reached, stop loss will be moved to your average entry price. Dude, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. It shows me how much equity I'm using, how much I'm going to lose. Possible loss, 34%, 340. All right, so I'm going to have to actually kind of push that up a little bit. Oh, yeah, we didn't. Oh, yeah. See if that will switch. 313. So I either lose $300, but I mean the risk reward ratio is pretty big here on opacity, right? And so there you go. And what I do is then I make sure I go to last one more time and click on last, and then I place the order. All right, I confirm the order, and boom. And when I enter the trade, you're gonna get a big green sign, you know, You haven't made any trades. Yep, boom. There, I'm in the trade. We just got placed into the trade, ready to go on ALTRADY. I'm telling you, I sat with the guy and he programmed this for me. The trailing stop loss, the break even. This is the way to trade. Everything should be ready, set up, ready to go. You should know exactly what you're doing before you do it. All right? And then I'll either wake up, I'll get stopped out, or I'll win the trade. It's simple. This is trading 101. All right? This is just what you do. All right? Anyway, and there you have it. OPCTBTC. You can see I just put $1,000 worth of Bitcoin into this trade, and there you have it. All right? Don't do what I do, please. Don't do what I do. But you could learn how to use the tools. If you're not using ALTRADY, you're missing out, because I sat with the guy who created it, and he put all these parameters in for me. And he made it so, look, do you understand what's happening? My first take profit will hit. This will get brought to break even. I can't lose if we hit this level. I can't lose the trade if I hit this level. And if it continues to rip, one thing I didn't do, let me talk about it, is how much percentages that I put inside of the trade, right? So that's one thing I didn't do. I forgot about that, but they're 50-50. Usually I split them more 70-30 depending, and you can edit that too as well if you would like. And that means how much do you want to sell at each profit taken? That's 50 sell, 50%. When the market's like pretty sketchy, I'll raise this to 70-30. When the market's doing really good, I'll flip it to 30-70. You understand? Market's ripping. Market's ripping and doing really good. I just want to sell 30% of the position to get my stop loss to break even. The key is to get the stop loss to break even as soon as humanly possible without the risk. All right? That's the key. If you continuously do this over time, so if you get a quick spike up, a lot of people, they're new traders, they get a quick spike up, they don't take profits, it comes back down, they end up losing the trade. So a winning trade becomes a losing trade. This almost gives you, nothing's guaranteed, you could still lose the trade, but this gives you, if you get the spike to the upside, it's highly likely that you at least, you'll sell 30. So if the market's looking kind of sketch, but I still want to trade, I'll sell 70% here, all right? As opposed to, and then I'll leave 30% running on the trailing stop loss. Everybody understand why I changed the risk from 70 to 30 depending on what the market's doing? Yeah. And honestly, team, let's clip this out. And we can clip this out not only for socials, but I want to have this in the learning library. This has to be in the learning library. I've done it multiple times. I've spent hours doing this, and I don't think it may be in the learning library. It may be in the directory. But let's get this out there front and center for people to see. You definitely won't sit there and get liquidated doing these things first. Yeah, if you're getting liquidated, you have no idea what you're doing. You have no plan, no idea, no hope. You're dreaming all the time. You can't dream your life away. So if opacity can just hold against Bitcoin, I can make me some Bitcoin. I mean, I'll be able to turn $1,000 worth of Bitcoin into $2,800 worth of Bitcoin. That, my friends, is a come up at 40,000, and it's at 4,000 Satoshis. You got to know how to trade your Satoshis though. So I hope that was a thorough understanding of how to trade BTC pairs. All right. A thorough understanding of how to trade BTC pairs. All right. Very, very thorough. If you left here and missed this, I really wanted to show you. Very, very important. All right. Maybe different for that side. Shouldn't your take profit be 100%? No, I've split it into two. You get it? My take profit is split into two. You understanding now? I'm selling 50% here and 50% there of the position. Are you getting that? You understand? Right now we're done $7. You can see how it's moving. And I love ALTRADY for this. They made it so simple for a beginner to open up, And can I hit this and readjust? No, it doesn't. It still got target one. Interesting. I got to find out if I wanted to flip that back to 70-30. Ooh, I made a mistake here. No, X that out. Yeah, okay. All right. There we go. 50%. Yeah, it's saying if I was going to open up a new trade. It started to open up a new trade. All right. I want to edit an existing trade. I can hit the edit button here. It pops back up, and I can switch this back. So look, I definitely want to sell more. I want to sell 70% at take profit 1. All right. Because the market's not as strong as it was. And I want to sell 30% at take profit 2. Understood? There we go. I'll even do 65-35, right? And so you're going to find out how much of the position you want to sell at each take profit level. Okay? At each take profit level. 120% gains, expected minimum profit. That's pretty great. All right? And I confirm that. All right? All right. It disappeared for a second. When I first used ALTRADY and the trade disappeared, I was like, What's going on? What's going on? So again, we'll go over this again. We sell first take profit. We get brought to break even. We continue to move. We hit the second take profit. We get a trailing stop loss that continues to ride. We get a pump like this back to the upside. And look, there's a gap here. That's a likely pump up because that's where you fell fast. So you fall up too. This is a cup and handle at the same time. And they got they got everything that you got there. So that's a cup and handle too. Sammy, cup and handy to the upside. Boom. Opacity BTC. All right. You got to keep on moving. You can't let your last trade bog you down from the trade that you didn't hit or didn't win. All right. 771 people on the live. Thank you for being here. Let's get that chat rate going on. Where are you from? All right. Let's see. Okay. What color tie should I wear tomorrow? And I'll abide by it. What color tie should I wear tomorrow? Let me know. What color tie should I wear tomorrow on the live stream? Liver is saying he'll stay in the trade while taking profit and raising the stop loss. Exactly. Exactly. You should wear some green, pink, purple, blue, yellow, green. Wow, we got a lot of people with a bunch of different colors here. Silver. I kind of have a silver tie on today, right? Isn't that kind of, it's like a gray silver. Bitcoin pump color. The Bitcoin tie, Lakochi Coker, man. Bitcoin pump color. And where's everybody from in the chat? We got 771 people on the live stream. Where's everybody here on the chat? Tell me where you're from. Represent where you're living, baby. Represent where you're living. All right, let's get into the DXY like we do every day here on the channel and talk about what's happening with the dollar. Is the dollar going to bounce strong? Anything could happen. Anything could happen. Let's break it down. I see this shoulder, head, and a shoulder here, okay? I just want to point that out. And that has a measured move right down here to about 89, all right? And we go to the 2-week chart, which I've been watching closely for the dollar. It finally did somewhat bottom on the stochastics RSI. And it's actually forming a hidden bullish divergence on a big time frame. Tells me that it could get a bit of a bounce here. Let's break down all my old stuff. We'll look at the dollar fresh. This is the brand new idea of what's happening with the dollar. It's got an ascending cup and handle in a way. So look, dollar has strong support right now where it's at. Sitting at strong support at the previous resistance levels that it's hit before in its lifetime. This started all the way back in 2015. We go to the 5-day chart to give us even more. This is the dollar all the way in its lifetime. Let's go to the weekly. And you can see the dollar was in this. Don't be surprised by what tactics they could have to pump the dollar back up. And, you know, they may, I don't put it past these guys. They know things we don't know about the economic system because they control the economic system. So there, you broke out of a wedge, made another symmetrical triangle, pumped to the upside, came back down on the dumpage on the weekly. Weekly still has some pain. The 2-week chart says, hey, I'm starting to flatten on out here. 3-week chart, pretty flat too. The 52-week is high. The monthly is even saying, hey, I've bottomed out. It's very interesting. You've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months. And honestly, that could spell some trouble for Bitcoin. I gotta be honest for you. I just want to be honest. If this pumps like that, either Bitcoin pumps with the dollar and something crazy happens, or the dollar goes back to 125. That could take Bitcoin down back to, 16,000. It really could. So you got to be open-minded all the time. I mean, that's not a great sign that the dollar is strong on support right now on the monthly chart. It's also a double bottom, which hit the target, came back down and retested. It's also an Adam and Eve, is it not? That's an Adam and Eve double bottom. So I can't. What's bad about being good at when you're not? I don't like saying, but once you understand technical analysis at a higher level, sometimes what you want to happen and what the TA says will happen, or usually not sometimes, but usually are 100% are two different things. All right. What would make them travel together? Inverse head and shoulders on the dollar, 1 hour. Yeah, there you go. So look, I mean, that's also an ascending cup and handle. I've traded that many times to the upside. So do we double top back up here? So the bigger time frames for the dollar suggest something big could be happening for the dollar. Even the monthly has finally bottomed. It only took like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months. The dollar's been dumping for 9 months. All right. Now Bitcoin also dumped with the dollar, so that means it could pump with the dollar. How does the dollar get? Because what if a bank collapses while they also reinforce reserves, and so the dollar will go up? Or what if the euro gets hurt worse and starts to collapse, and then the dollar becomes a safe haven for a second? You know what I mean? And Bitcoin also becomes a safe haven. There's a chance with it for a minute or two, they could both be correlated. You have to understand this concept. You got to watch my DXY video that I just put out recently where I break these concepts down. All right. My DXY video will show you exactly what's happening here and break it down for you. Master the DXY. You got to watch this video. Only 1,300 people watch this video. More people have to watch this video. It has so much knowledge in it. We give you amazing data. You see my beautiful voice, my beautiful face. You'll love it. But just jump on in, man. The Master the DXY for gains on gains. I love the thumbnail was really good too, guys. You guys are spot on with these thumbs. Price Discover, episode 4. Price Discovery. We call it Price Discovery. We call it Price Report, right? And look out for our next price report this Wednesday. Every single Wednesday, we give you a price report and break it down for you and show you what's happening in the markets. It'll blow your mind. So the dollar index. I mean, this could cause some trouble for Bitcoin. For sure, the monthly saying, hey, but also the monthly usually gets low and then it could dump even more. So I'm not guaranteeing a pump. If we lose this level, it'll change everything. But we're going to have to watch this level for the next few days. 22 hours says a bounce is coming also for the dollar. And you can see that's a clear double bottom for the dollar. Is it not? I just show people exactly what I see. And that's how you know I'm not a moon boy. If I was a moon boy, I wouldn't show you this chart. I'd be like, Bitcoin to the moon, 100K only. We're only going to the upside. I'm just not one of those people. I'm a realist. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing, and I won't keep it from you. That could make a W, and the W could pump to the upside too as well. So the 22 also suggesting a move for the dollar index. All right, the 22 hour expecting a move for the dollar index. Now here's the deal. I want to see the dollar continue down a little lower till it hits this trend, and break my support zone here. That's what we've been looking at. And now we'll zoom in again to the 4-hour time frame to see what's happening. See, we just took you from the monthly, right, to the 2-week, to the weekly, to the daily, to the 4-hour time frame. We just gave you the span of the entire idea of it. Do we have any strong bullish divergence? We have a slack. Nah, not really. At the moment, we got a bounce, but we're still getting rejected. 4 hours says that we're going down here. So in the short term, it does suggest we're at a resistance point, and we're likely to start heading further down, further down, and to come all the way down here to this level here. That's what we're looking for. That's the area of contention, and that would actually be Bitcoin's little pump. See, Bitcoin's in the other way. Bitcoin's the other way, right? If we look at Bitcoin's in the channel on the 4-hour, wants to come back up to the channel. You understand these correlated ideas or inversely correlated ideas, okay? So the dollar would get a bounce back to the upside. I mean, Bitcoin would get a bounce back to the upside, possibly. Let's see our 7-minute. It did look like it was going to bounce down the flag, and look, it did. We gave you this bear flag, said, hey, measured move would take us here, or we at least hit the bottom of the channel. We need a strong bullish divergence now, and we do have it right there. See that? So to me, that tells me to make a trade here on futures. Why? Because I like to trade divergences over and over again on the 7-minute. So look, I would just trade this pump back to the upside here. 7-minute bullish divergence strong. And all I'm trying to get is this move here from here to there. 0.5%. At 10x leverage, I'll make 5%, right? So there's the deal. And I'll use a very small amount. A very small amount. So I go to this, they don't have the 7, but I'll go to the 5 here. And there's the divergence. And it's a falling wedge that should break to the upside, right? Boom. I bring this here. Boom. It is false move Monday though. I'm not gonna trade Mondays. I'm just not gonna do it. I almost did it and I realized it's Monday, man. But I do, divergence says regardless of Monday or not, we should be getting a bounce right now to the upside based on the bullish divergence. There it is. Yeah, I know it's very likely we do get this bounce based on and I'm missing it as we speak, right? So attempting to get just this 1% gain there. So leverage would be, and I wasn't trading. I added that one last night, but I don't normally do that. 10x leverage right there, right? I'm going to use a very small amount. $100, okay? $100. And then you always have to put a stop loss in a break even, Stop loss is 29,000. Let's see what I was doing here. Stop loss would be like, I guess, like right outside the channel. Take profit is here. 0.49%. I want that to a risk-reward ratio right there. Very chintzy, though. 264, we'll take that. So stop loss has to be at 29,271, so 250, right? And the take profit would have to be very chintzy, too, as well. Just very tight. At about 29,470, all right? All right. Do. Open the long. All right. Tiny trade, right? Tiny trade. The trade's based off bullish divergence, though, and it's a very small move here. I just want to get up to there and call it a day. That's it. All right. So I got bullish divergence. It's a very strong bullish divergence. Very strong. It's actually a double bullish because you had one here and you had a secondary one here. It really gives you the strength that we're likely to bounce to the upside. And we'll check on that in about 12 minutes. It should be over. Watch the DXY video, a great video. Sent you a Discord message informing you that you posted it starting it. I saw that. I don't have time for that stuff, man. I really appreciate it. I just don't have time for that stuff. I saw your message and I was like, man, I love you, but I can't. You have so many people. He says Bitcoin beginning to pump 35 minutes to 31K. How do you know that? So insane. What if it just got a massive move to the upside? That would be crazy, right? Anyway, we'll come back to this in a second. Before I get out of here, let's check on the news. See what's happening on the day here. See what we missed while the heads were in the charts. All right. See what we missed while our heads were in the charts. Oh, and Jamie adding some quick new news too. Jamie, he's on it. Jamie, I love you, brother. Thank you for everything you do. And I'll be right back with the news. Welcome. My name is Samuel James Price. Every single day, I bring you the news on my show, The Crypto Lifer Show. SEC names Algo, Dash, and other token securities in a Bittrex lawsuit. Dude, Algorand? I thought Algorand had exceptional dude. The dude was like working closely with, in a lawsuit filed Monday against crypto exchange Bittrex. The SEC named 6 crypto tokens listed on the platform as securities. Dash, Algo, OMG, TKN, NGC, and IHT. The agency alleges that the token investor had reasonable exceptions of province, meaning the assets should be considered securities. The SEC says Bittrex William Shahara, who served as the CEO from 2014 to 2009, coordinated with token issuers who sought to have their token asset listed on Bittrex to first delete from public channels certain problematic statements that Shahara believed would lead to a regulator such as the SEC to investigate. Dash investors in particular were operating under the assumption that the growth and development of Dash blockchain would increase the value of the tokens. Algorand, can't we just sign our own thing and say that whatever we do is up to us? Like, you know what? No offense, but what happened? I'm not going to get into this, but so many things have happened. So many banks have laundered money. So many things have happened that no one really seems to care about, but they want to go after crypto. The SEC also claims Bittrex operated as an unregistered exchange, broker, and clearing agency from the agency Bittrex, and it's always in New York. You ever notice that? Anytime something's in New York. Earlier this year, Coinbase product manager Eisen Wahi and his brother asked U.S. court to drop the case, arguing the SEC's definition of securities is wrong. Yep. It's not the first time the SEC opted to include securities allegations in lawsuits. This is a slap on the wrist. You just pay a fine. You know that, right? And it's over. These are civil cases. They're not a big deal. People get really freaked out by them. They're just civil cases. They're just asking for money. They're just ways to get money. They're cash grabs. That's all it is, everybody. All right. Here's why Ripple is not using XRP for the new product. Dev explains. Last week, Ripple has launched a new product, Liquidity Hub, causing a huge discussion in the XRP community. The outcry centers around the fact that Liquidity Hub does not support the XRP token. As a result, speculations have surfaced that the company might ditch and neglect the XRP token. However, a Ripple developer responsible for the XRP-based payment solution on-demand liquidity has today provided some more clarity as to why Ripple is not being used. This is scaring some Ripple users. If you're freaked out by Ripple, we need to know. Obviously, don't use fear, though. Fake emotions acting real. There's no reason to be afraid because you're not here to worry about these things. You're here to better your soul. And in the blog post on Friday, the fintech company announced that Liquidity Hub is now officially open for business. The company had already launched a successful pilot last year to provide businesses with a simple, seamless way to manage their crypto liquidity needs. As the post goes on to say, the new product was designed to give enterprise customers a competitive advantage and a multi-asset future. This made it all more confusing to the XRP community that XRP is not part of the product. Crypto Eri, I love her. Been watching her for a long time. Shout out to Crypto Eri. Follow her channel. She's awesome. She's so dedicated to the space. One of the most well-known XRP influencers on Twitter raised various questions as to why this decision was made. Wow. And if you define sell broadly, then yes. Replying to Joe Katz, 8 circulating supply is growing by the most common definitions of circulating supply. The same is true for Bitcoin and ETH and many other cryptocurrencies. If you define sell broadly, then yes, selling XRP does account for most of Ripple's revenue. But realistically, our choices come down to selling XRP or holding XRP, and most people think we hold too much. He said there's nothing else Ripple can do realistically with its XRP, and the general consensus is that it would be better if Ripple held less XRP. That makes the decision to not include Ripple in the new product all the more odd. However, Neil Hartner, a senior software engineer at Ripple who works on the cross-border ODL payments, provided at least a partial answer. Via Twitter, Hartner, in response to Crypto Eri's question about why XRP is okay with ODL but not with Liquidity Hub, is that there's significant difference between the concept of the two products. Regarding the two licensing requirements are different between Liquidity Hub and ODL. I bet it's due to regulation. They probably had a way they could move forward, but they didn't want to be bogged down by XRP. And that is just me speculating on that idea, but it seems to be that it could be some of the problem. Interesting, though. I would be on airs. I own 10,000 XRP, but I'm not one of those people that's all in on XRP. If you are, I could see how this might concern you a bit, but take a deep breath. Let's see how things unfold. At the present time, XRP priced it at 51 cents, still consolidating while making higher lows on the 4-hour time frame. Interesting. Shiba Inu co-founder clears the air on rumored token for Shibarium Layer 2 blockchain. And recent updates that took place over the weekend, Satoshi Kusama, co-founded of the popular Shiba Inu meme token, has expressed concerns about rumored claims pertaining to an official token for the Shibarium blockchain. While the crypto market experts a positive shifted sentiment due to Bitcoin's recent rally, different altcoin narratives and unconfirmed rumors are seen to be pushed by rumor mongers and scammers. Shiba Inu co-founder debunks claims of an official token for its Layer 2 blockchain. So that's not happening. Just make sure if you hear stuff, you read stuff, not happening. Okay? Not happening. Okay. That's good. CME to add daily expirations on Bitcoin, Ether futures, and contracts. That's going to create more volatility. And if you're telling me we wait for the weekly expiration, now we have daily expiration. But it's also good because it creates more flow and liquidity into the idea that people can trade Bitcoin. Derivatives marketplace Chicago Mercantile Exchange is adding to its cryptocurrency offerings with daily expirations for Bitcoin and ETH futures options and contracts. Effective May 22nd, Bitcoin and ETH futures options will have expirations Mondays through Friday. Contracts based on micro-sized Bitcoin and Ether futures will add Tuesdays and Thursdays as expiration dates to the current state of Mondays. Wednesdays and Fridays, all this in addition to the monthly and quarterly expirations now available. Wow. An Irish central bank calls for ban on crypto advertising. Oh, that's sad. And fear may keep OPCTBTC from mounting defense against CFTC. And Bitcoin holds steady near 21. Yeah, that's old news. Anyway, that is the news for you. Thank you so much for taking in and listening to the news. I greatly appreciate you for being here and doing the news with me. All right. And we'll get back into the last few things that we're looking at today, and then we're out of here at 12 o'clock. In about 4 more minutes, we will be making our move to the upside, right? Let's look at my trade so far, still holding strong. Let's take a look at what it looks like here. All right. It didn't open? Yeah, okay, there it is. And we're up just 0.0%. We're sitting flat. It is a Monday, all right? And we're just trying to make a tiny little move up here. Nothing crazy. I'm just teaching you how I trade bullish divergence. That's a swing down. That's a swing up. It's highly likely we'll get a push at least to the upside here, 29,350. But Bitcoin seems to be flat right now, kind of not moving too much. Let's take a look at ES1, the S&P futures. That also gives us an idea, and we'll find out if there's a super chat that I may or may not have missed, and we'll break that down for you as well. S&P mini futures here. And so I've been watching the S&P, and we put it in this bull flag, right? And look at the 4-hour time frame. It does want to move. It's been somewhat uncorrelated to Bitcoin. You know, they're correlated, but they haven't been exactly close like they used to be. There's been some differences. To me, this is a bull pennant that's coming down and just wanting to hit, you know, you could say, fine, it's in this upward trend. It is kind of more of a rising wedge, though. But it also can be looked at the bull pennant that is retracing off of this level. We'll get rid of the moving averages. You can see exactly what I'm saying here on price action. And the 4-hour says that we could get a bounce. All right, back to the upside. The measured move is the length of the pole that I've been talking about here, right, which is wick to wick. And that could take us all the way back to the upside here at about 48, even higher, actually. Let me swing that where it needs to go. And that tells you that we could get to somewhere at 4,400 for the S&P. Only time will tell, but the 4-hour does want to make a move to the upside. And we did breach this point of control. And we finally broke out of this bigger symmetrical triangle that I was talking about. We were either going to break down or break up. So far, we are slightly breaking out of the symmetrical triangle. So still bullish on the S&P right now, and money printing go brr, right? They're going to have to print money into the summer, in my humble opinion, but only time will tell. They are continuously printing money. That's the only way they can really prop up the movement here. All right. This trade is just so flat, and there's really not even enough in the trade. I'm just attempting to show you how to trade bullish divergence. So, and just so likely, this is a falling wedge, 68% chance you're going to go at least to the target or maybe get rejected by the bottom of this trend line for Bitcoin. Any last super chats that I missed? Let's take a look. All right. And let's look at ALTRADY. Up 2% already on the trade. Not too bad. Up $20, up 2%. I mean, 2% is amazing on Bitcoin, right? I could sell that right now, just keep doing that. But this is a bigger trade. I want to let it see if it could fly on my BTC pair. Now, and again, I don't know opacity. You know, I just want to make it clear. I don't know. No one pays me to do a dang thing on this channel except for my commissions from the exchange. I get a commission from exchange, MEXC, commission from KuCoin, commission from TradingView. Also, Brave Browser. I'm bringing this on the Brave Browser. Never watch an ad again on YouTube. Never watch an ad again on YouTube. Ever again for the rest of your life. Use the Brave Browser and you will avoid paying ads. All right? Be your own bank and keep your crypto safe. Also, get a hardware wallet today. It's the best thing you can do for yourself. Get yourself a hardware wallet. The owners of XRP would be governments and banks. Y'all exchange Zoom rooms and, yeah. Okay. S&P is headed to 4,000. Look at the negative divergence of the macro on the 4-hour, daily, and the monthly. Let's take a look at what he's saying. Speaking in affirmations. I mean, yeah, there's a bearish divergence right there for sure. I get you. And you're in a rising wedge, right? To me, though, all you have to know is you don't have to really worry about XRP going to 4,000. If it comes down here, AS1, and it comes back into this channel, yes, it's coming right down to this point of control at about 39,382 for sure. And then it will lose this high volume node, and there's a gap in here which could take it down. No guarantees, though. And you know, we'll see if the 1 hour can prop us up first before that happens. That would negate bearish divergence, you know, or it could say that the bearish divergence was there and we got held up by support. So you have to understand, man, you have to play support and resistance, and you have to let it play out. All right, I've been doing this for 15 years, and the more you got your butt kicked, the more you say something's guaranteed to happen, the more you realize that you can't say stuff like that. You just got to let it happen to see if it can happen. All right. Just as he said, never see an ad on YouTube with Brave. I got an ad. Yeah, because you didn't have the shield up, did you? Because you didn't have the shield up. That's why I tried to prove it to you. Did you have your shield up? You did not, right? So why did, Crypto Spiritual, did you have your shield up? Did you have your shield up? I sent an ad to try to prove to you that you wouldn't have seen the ad, because now I know that you don't use the Brave browser. We're calling you out right now. We're calling you out right now. See? I tried explaining to people the concept of like US dollar circulating supply increase in purchasing power, etc. And it flies right over their heads. Not everyone, but a lot. Yeah. The like of circulating supply increase and purchasing power. Dude, they wanted more people around the world to use the dollar. All right. I did not. Yes, that's why you saw the ad, man. We just told you to get Brave Browser and stop playing games. Watching your stream on my TV, the moment you said something about ads on YouTube, instant ad commercial. I pressed the ad button, man. I pressed the button. There's a button right here. Look, I can do it again. Insert an ad, right? Watch, you'll see it again. If you have Brave Browser, you won't see it. You'll actually get paid to see it if you want to see it, okay? Understand these concepts, all right? Please, I'm teaching you every single day. Dude, why? Because you don't have the Brave browser. That's why you're getting ads. This is so funny, man. It's the funniest thing ever. Because you don't have the Brave browser. Wow. Trying to get through to people sometimes is tough. So tough. And I'm always like talking to 800 people through the world. It can be frustrating sometimes, but you just have to take a deep breath and relax. Opacity getting a nice pump to the upside here on the 1 hour, getting a move here up 14% in the last 10 or 12 hours. What's the private like on the Brave browser? LOL. Right? I'll get paid to watch the ads. Exactly. If you let the ad in, you make basic attention token. If you don't let the ad in, then you don't let the ad in. But you're in control of your ad space. Just understand that. You're in control of the ad space. Back, go-karting around. How long have you been using Brave, and how much BAT would you say you have gained from it since the beginning? I've used Brave for 3 years now, at least. 3 or 4 years. 3 or 4 years, yeah. Give them a moment to understand. All is fine. Shout out to Jesse Ray. Ha. So funny. You could do one more ad, please, troll. How is the privacy on Brave browser? It's amazing. I love it. I love it. I've been using it for a long time. It's a cryptocurrency browser, man. So they're a little bit ahead of the curve too. GameFi getting a bit of a move here. Something to watch out. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder. It broke the trend line. Made the cup and handle. Ascending cup and handle. And the ad's probably going to be something that you like, you know. That's another thing. Braver DuckDAO is good for ad block. DuckDAO Go. I've been using OpenGX, so I may trace this. You gotta use Brave browser, man. I made 10 BAT tokens since using Brave. That ain't bad, man. Honestly, if you do it all the time, it can pay for at least 10 to 20% of your internet that month. It gives back to you when you're on the internet. So I'm just, you know what I mean? To me, it's just the smartest thing you could be doing. All right? Just in the phone, not on the tube. Okay? There we go. Back up 1%. And I'm getting my little pump to the upside here. I call this divergence, did I not? I'm just showing you how we do them. You know, you can make 1% right there on a tough Monday, too. Even pulling 1% out of the market is tough. A buck. I'll take a buck. You do that, you know? What do you think about Mana BTC? DuckDuckDAO. I already went over Bitcoin. Look at it at the beginning of the show to break it down. AIDOGE and CELR. Let's take a look at CELR. I mean, CELR blasted to the target. See? Went right to the target, Tori. One of the bigger gainers in the trading group, man. We put it out in this falling wedge, said it would get to the top of the channel for 45%. That's exactly what CELR did to the upside. Now it's coming back down on the 1 hour time frame, but when Bitcoin gets that bounce, it probably could get a bounce, maybe a double top here. We could say, hit the top of the channel, and then it's going to come to the bottom of the channel now, like something like this. So you would expect CELR to come back down, bounce here. It's just pattern trading 101. Once in the pattern, you have to just assume that it will stay in the pattern. Somewhere get to here. All right. Super chats are AIDOGE. Never heard of this coin. AIDOGE for wrapped ETH on Arbitrum, Uniswap, and Arbitrum. Look, I also saw it on PancakeSwap. Let's take a look at AIDOGE. Did it come up on CoinMarketCap? Then I'm going to show you the stronger coins, and then we're out of here for the day. So let's take a look here. AIDOGE, right? No, I'm not getting it. Oh, there it is. It's got no liquidity. I'd be really careful, man. It's tiny. 00G. What is it, G? I'd be careful of this coin, man. I really would. I'd rather not even talk about it. If you want to figure this thing out, you can. I'm over it. I'm not getting in there. I'm not touching it. Not my thing, baby. That sort of thing ain't my bag, baby. I'll tell you that right now. It ain't my bag. And it is a Monday, man. Highly likely these charts, 7 minutes still could have some move. We got to move there on the divergence, but now it's back at a resistance point. You know what I mean? It's a Monday. Mondays are tough. Mondays are tough. Flash close for 50 cents. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't like trading on Monday. I'll come back for more tomorrow for more trading, right? I did open the BTC pair, but because it makes sense if Bitcoin could struggle, right? And everything got that big pump. Remember, it probably likely will come back down to the bottom of these channels. All right. Yes, Brave with pre-search extension is awesome. You get the pre-search extension on Brave too as well. I believe I had it. I got to add the pre-search extension. Hold on. Let's see if we can do that. Pre-search is the way to go too. So pre-search is a coin. Brave is a coin. If you're going to be out here, you got to use coins. Pre-search, which is pre-USDT. And we traded pre a bunch of times back in the day, right? I want to add the extension like you just said to do. You're a smart man. Dude, they stepped their game up too. Color providers, local search tab. I guess I got to log in, and once I log in, interesting. But pre-search is the place to be. It's where you want to Google coins. Like, look, if you want to Google baby Doge, right? Places to search for baby Doge. D-search, Google. Interesting. I haven't seen how they did this before. It wasn't like this when I first used it. I haven't been there in a while. Like the second you close the trade, it pumps, right? Just keep the trade open, man. Let it play out. But anyway, shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Go to the beginning to see the Bitcoin update. I showed you how to use ALTRADY today. We talked about hidden post divergence. I showed you my man Marcus and how amazing he is. And I think we had a really good blast. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you on the next live stream.